see anything. What's that?
Woo! Yeah! Yeah! Get it out. Go right, son!
It's a better conversation this year, Billy.
Top switch turns it on.
What is?
This race. It'll be a much better conversation.
It's going to be excellent.
It's going to be awesome.
Good morning, everyone. Is that
Top switch.
you have to hold it?
Move it. Just move it and it's on.
Which one? Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the 76th annual Speed Week. Before we get going, Wendell Burns will be doing our prayer.
Move away from the speakers.
Sunday.
Back against the rail. Back against the rail. Stay away from the speakers.
If I could ask the men to remove their headwear, please. The women can leave it on. Welcome to God's Great White Cathedral. So, who would like to join me in a prayer? Let's bow our heads. Dearest Heavenly Father, we stand here before you in this great white cathedral that you provided us with in this beautiful weather, Lord. And you know what we do out here, and it's dangerous. Out here, Father. We want to thank you for the men in the military, the law enforcement, our first responders, Lord. We're grateful. Father, I also want to lift up the blue shirts, as I call them, Bill, and all of the officials that have put this together for us. I want you to just bless them. They've worked so hard. Father, again, just keep an eye on us because we're knuckleheads. Lead us, guide us, allow us to serve you faithfully and always. In Yeshua's name we pray. Amen.
Thank you, Wendell. First, we'd like to start off by thanking all of our volunteers. Coming back, we know it's been a couple of hard years, so we do appreciate you sticking with us. The BNI and we will all, as a small token of our appreciation, they will have a free pass and lunch. If you have already paid, please come to the registrator. We will refund you your money. Speed Week is organized by Bonneville Nationals, and the racing is sanctioned by the SCTA. The BNI board is Heather Black, Chairman, Bill Latin, Vice Chair and SCTA Rep, and Race Director, Rick Head Secretary, Jill Iverson, Treasurer, Jim Dunn, Drag Team, Sponsorship Rod Main, Member at Large, Pat McDowell. Our SCTA elected board is Race Director, President Bill Latin, Vice President Keith Peterson, Treasurer Mike Mangeli, Greg Martinez is the Sergeant-at-Arms, and Debbie Dannenfelter is the SCTA Secretary. We are also incredibly grateful for the support of our sponsors. This year's major sponsors are American Hot Rod Guys Foundation, ARP, Goodyear Racing, Good Guys Rod and Custom Association, Performance Plus Oil, Safety Clean, Speed Demon Racing Team, Speedway Motors Museum, VP Racing, and White Knuckler Brand. We would also like to thank all of our gold members for their support. Also, if you notice, Goodyear is not on the salt. They are located at the back parking lot of the Nugget, so they are there to help you with your tire needs. We currently operate under a permit from the BLM. With us today from the BLM West Tinker's office is Mike Gates, the district manager, Jessica Wade, the field manager, Drew Johnson, Tyler Jute, and Madeline Shinetop, the outdoor recreation planners. Speaking on behalf of BLM is Mike Gates.
Sound will be better. Talk real close to the mic.
All right, I'll try not to make it whistle. Right here? Okay, thanks, Bill. Good to be with you again. Mike Gates, I'm the district manager for the Bureau of Land Management, West Desert District. Our folks have worked and continue to work very hard to support and permit the Speed Week and the subsequent speed events that will happen this fall. We're very excited, very committed to keep doing that. One of the things that we recognize and we're still trying to work out and work hard on is the issues of off-season use of the salt flats. Knowing that pallet burning and driving on less than favorable conditions on the salt flats is a big issue. That's something we're committed to continue to work on. I've had a few folks come up and talk to me before the meeting today, and that's something we're going to continue to work on. One of the things that I know that we're committed to, our state director is committed to, is just making sure that the impacts on the salt flats remain low so that you all can do your racing and have favorable conditions out here. Sometimes, even though we're working hard, sometimes the weather conditions, when they cooperate, are our best ally and best friend. And so our dry summer this year, we haven't had the monsoon season that we normally have. We've had dry conditions, high fire danger, and bone dry vegetation, but that leads to favorable conditions for racing on the salt flats. This year there was not a salt laydown, and I think that Larry will probably talk to that when it's his turn. We are still committed to doing salt laydown. The mine to the south, Intrepid, still is operational. They have a valid existing right. Part of the conditions of their permit is to do salt laydown, and we are committed to continuing that. One of the challenges with public land management is a balance. It's a balance between use, it's a balance between management, it's a balance between valid and existing rights, and it's also a balance between sustained yield. We as the BLM have that task and responsibility to continue to do that. We want to see racing continue on the salt flats. Salt crust continues to be an issue, continues to be a concern for us. We work with a lot of different entities to try to make sure that we're looking at that salt crust. If it were as easy as stopping one use or the other, that's something we would pursue, but it's not that simple. And so we would continue to try to balance that. We continue to try to work through those issues. Again, our focus is that we continue to have and maintain the salt crust that we have out here, and that's our hope, and that's the things that my staff and the staff that work out here from the BLM perspective. I know the state of Utah is committed to doing that as well. The county also, Tooele County, we work closely with them. We're all trying to collectively work together on that, and we have more work to do, and we'll continue to do that. Welcome to Speed Week. We hope you have a safe and productive and successful week this week. We have some folks that will be here all week. We have got law enforcement folks, we've got our recreation folks, Drew and Tyler. We appreciate the work that they do, and they'll be out and about. If you have any concerns, if you have any thoughts, please feel free to write us, feel free to give salt flats. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike. On behalf of SEMA and Save the Salt, we have Larry Volk.
Okay. Right here. Hi, everybody. Glad to be here. By the way,
The course prep people did an excellent. 3 weeks ago, Wednesday, we came out with Mike and Director Sheehan. I took him on a tour for about 3 hours, showing exactly. And Director Sheehan had never been out here, so he was quite amazed at what he got to see and stuff. I showed him the thinness of the salt, even down where we're racing at. Told him we were really a little disappointed that they did not pump this year. And I'm glad to see that Michael said they're going to start pumping again. We'd like to see at least 1 million tons being pumped. I hope we can get that someday. If you'll notice when you came in, the new salt and everything is laid at the end of the access road, and also the underground river. We put a bunch of salt. That was done by Save the Salt. We figured we're gonna get salt on the ground somehow, so that worked out pretty good.
Thank you, Save the Salt.
Yeah. We still appreciate all you guys' donations. We're probably, I know everybody wonders about, we have about $65,000 right now after we get done with our little Save the Salt prep that we've done and stuff. So we appreciate everybody's donation. If you get a chance to get a t-shirt, it's a voluntary deal. We did, and Mike brought it up a little bit, we did, Dallas, my son and I, we brought the Save the Salt and the 2 Club trailer out a week before I took Mike and Representative Sheehan out to the salt. And we had to come to the end of the road, and there's some people out there, they're employed, they were just spinning donuts with their thighs side by side. I told, they come back in, I said, I'm not going to talk to Dallas. No, don't go talk to him. No, I'm going to go talk to him. And so I went over to the little lady, I says, where you're at, I don't know if you realize or not, but there's people that run 350, 400 miles an hour right where you're doing that. And she had a great, and I brought this up to Michael and Director Sheehan. There's nothing here that tells me I can't do it. So Michael's gotten together, he's going to work, and we're going to put up something to tell people, hey, this is what you can do, this is what you can't do. And I think that's a great deal. So I want to thank the BLM for that. Another thing I brought up is when we were out on our little tour, Sheehan says, you know, you see all these burnt pallets and fireworks and all this stuff and donuts spun around in the salt and digging it up. I says, if that happened, and I don't know if anybody's familiar with Bears Ears, which is a project in southern Utah, and it's been under quite a bit of controversy back and forth. If somebody would have moved a pebble there, it would have been a national crisis. And they both agreed. So hopefully we can get things going, and maybe I hope they get with Director Edding, who is the director of the BLM, and see if we can start producing more salt onto the salt flats we're doing right now. But I appreciate everybody's effort, and thanks, Liz, again.
Thank you, Larry. Now, on behalf of Hot Rod Magazine, to present the Hot Road Trophy, we have Keith Jerk and Alex Daly.
Hey, thanks a million. We're also in line, so we will not take this very long. Bottom line is that the most significant thing Hot Rod Magazine gets to do every year is present the Hot Rod Top Speed Trophy. And last year was a mess. We all know the weather was as difficult as it could be. Speed Demon crew went 333.360 at the 3. So they worked really, really hard at this. I mean, if you don't give them a hand for that, they're brilliant. Alex and I will be down there. Alex is going to throw the trophy to him here in just a minute, and that's us.
Thank you, Keith. Here to present the Hudson Wheeler Memorial Trophy for fastest motorcycle is Scott Matter.
Hey, good morning, everybody. I know I'm standing between you and racing.
speakers.
It's off. Does that help? No.
Turn it off. Gotta get away from the speakers.
Anyway, good morning. I'd like to welcome everyone to the SALT today. My name is Scott Matter, and I am the Chief Motorcycle Inspector for the SCTA. Today, I have the distinct honor to present the Hudson Wheeler Memorial Trophy to a very deserving motorcycle racer from 2023. As the name implies, the creation of the Hudson Wheeler Memorial Trophy is meant to honor the lives of two very courageous men who were totally committed to their dream of being the fastest man on two wheels. It also honors a wonderful bit of motorcycle history. At its center, this trophy has a beautiful motorcycle engine. That's the engine of the 1959 Triumph T120, better known as the Bonneville. And it got its name right here on the SALT. In August of 1956, ASU established the first motorcycle wave speed record at over 200 miles an hour, with a straight run of 211 and 0.4 miles an hour. Just a month later, two amazing guys from Texas, Jack Wilson and Norman Bonneville, brought their creation, the Texas Cigar, to Bonneville to get that record back to the USA. That bike was powered by a 650cc Triumph engine with a special dual carburetor setup manifold running on 60% nitro. Running that September, the Texas Cigar bested the NSU record.
It's all good.
Some people are real loud, some people aren't.
It's all good.
You can only turn it up so loud.
In recognition of rider Johnny Allen's efforts aboard the Cigar, Triumph made a special dual car version of their 652 engine Bob and a legend on sport. This trophy honors Rob Hudson, Sam Wheeler, and others like Johnny Allen, who have clocked the fastest time mile by motorcycle here on the SALT. Today, the SCT would like to recognize the 2023 winner. Guthrie Levi Racing with a 1450 sidecar, streamliner fuel. And accepting that award, John Levi.
Go, John. Go, John.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. So, if it wasn't for our volunteers and everybody that puts the work into dragging the track and safety salt, all the work that goes into this, I wouldn't be able to accept a trophy like this. Let's just have a round of applause for our volunteers. Thank you.
Now I would like to introduce Mike Mangeli to present the Bob Higby Award.
Morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. There you are. You're out there. Hey, I'm here to present the Bob Higby Trophy. So, Bob Higby was one of our greatest volunteers out here. Spent many, many hours dragging courses, many, many hours standing in the sun, starting a yawl. So Bob was a great volunteer, and you see and you hear from people here about the volunteers that are out here to make this happen for you. And let's just give them a quick round of applause, please. So our award winner this year actually started out here when he was very, very young, about 5 or 6 years old, because his father was a big-time racer out here and president of the association for many, many years. He, hold on, let me get my notes out here. He joined the Bonneville 2 Club at 17 years old, one of the youngest members of the club at that time, and remained the youngest until 2017. Higby would let him drive the truck out here when he was grooming the courses. He took time off at that point to raise a family, which we all know that can be time consuming and take a lot of money. He set up his first courses back when we had to drill with an electric drill to put post in for you guys to see the mile signs. He's been our sergeant at arms for 2 years. He's been vice president 6 times. He's been our president 9 times. He's been a BNI board member for the past 15 years. This guy is all over this place. It's the first father and son to receive this award. A racer last year said, if you wanted to race on the moon, Bill Latin would find you a course. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2024 winner of the Bob Higby Award, Bill Latin. We do appreciate all the things you do, brother.
Well, thank you.
Gotta wear the medal all week.
All week. All week. For my fire shoes? Thank you. All right. All right. We gotta go racing, so. Thank you.
Last year, the BNI and SETA were proud to award 6 deserving student scholarship funds to further their education in this field. This year, we are proud to continue this program and are currently requesting applications. I'm now going to hand the mic over to the Bob Higby recipient, Bill Latin.
Okay. That was enough. Okay. Oh, last year was tough. Shit. Okay. All right, we're running 2 courses this year, same as we used to do before we did the 4-course system, and then we reverted back. So it's the same system. We moved down a mile from the end of the road because it's kind of rough out there. It's the same situation. The tower's in the middle of the 3 mile. The first course, at the first mile, is a bit rough. That's why we moved down further. It's better now. It keeps growing every day. The salt grows every day, even when it rained 9 days ago when we got here. So there's maps going around. Please familiarize yourself with the maps and know where you're at. Let's try not to screw up today. I know it's a little squeaky wheel, but we'll be a well-oiled machine in a day or 2. So the maps are at the registration trailer if they're not being handed out here somewhere. Make sure you know it. All right. There's no pre-stage. You just get right in line every day. The end of the road opens at 6:30 upon arrival of a race official. Record runs leave impound at 7:30. All record runs must be run on the same course they qualified on unless told otherwise. They will be run in the same direction. We don't go backwards anymore. We quit running at 5:30. So that's 7.5 hours. No, that's 9 hours of run. Whatever. Anyways, we got car stereo 89.3. We'll be on CB channel 1, unless someone sits on the mic. I think that's for both courses. Make sure your crew has the CB on, in case the tower needs to get a hold of you. Okay, speed limits. Make sure you obey them. We put signs out, 45 miles an hour, just so you know the paved roads, 45 miles an hour. Please observe it in front of the pits, Ferguson. Oh. All vehicles except streamliners must qualify to be on the long course at 175 miles an hour in the 2.25 mile track. All fast cars must run on course 1, so in case your parachute and brakes fail, you don't run into the dike like on course 2. If you're running on course 2 and you get past the 7 mile, start hanging a left. We are continuing the 300 mile an hour line. Vehicles that have previously exceeded 300 miles an hour in the class they are entered. The line is by invitation only and run on course 1, long course only. See me for applications or get one from Heather in registration. I'll sign it. We'll
we'll verify that you're all in the right spot. All right. Emergencies. If you have an emergency, the tower is in the middle of the courses at the 3 mile. Don't be afraid. You drop parts or whatever, you think you blew it up, you want to make sure no one runs over your parts. Turn to the inside. All our emergency crew will get to you quickly. Drivers, please suit up. 3 cars back, 3 vehicles back. We can try and run this quickly. There's a lot of people in line. Don't want people sitting around getting overheated in their car. If you qualify for a record, you have 1 hour to get to impound and check in. Impound is on the front row. You probably all know where it's at, next to the ice truck. Once you are in impound, you have 4 hours to do approved work on your vehicle. 4 hours starts once you check in. This may be a limited time if you choose to run late in the day. Please plan accordingly. If you choose to record run the same day, we're allowing that. We started that last year. So if you qualify today at 3 o'clock, you go to impound, you get through all that. 4 o'clock is going to be the time that we return record runs. This only happens 1 time per day. Again, we'll be here for questions, and I know this is a lot. Anyway. Previously mentioned, the SAL opens at 6:30 upon a race official. The next morning, we'll leave out at impound. Record runs will leave out at 7:30. You'll be let out by probably me or somebody, an official. And you must go to the course you qualified on. If running the gas class, we have event fuel. Hopefully you all purchased it already because there's not much left. You must come up to the thing, the gas truck or impound with an empty tank. They're going to check, make sure it's dry. They're going to watch you pour the sealed VP can in. This is for gas class only. And then they'll seal your tank. If you have some left in your can, they'll seal that can. If you need to add some to the tank, you go back and do the whole process again. All courses. Okay, we have the first mile. The first time mile clock is a clock. The second mile, the 2 1/4, the 3, the 4, the 5. These are all timed miles. Course 2 is going to be short course and rookies only for a while. And once we get all the long cars, if it starts getting slow over there, we'll make that a combination course, course number 1. So we'll move it around, try and keep everybody going. All right, courses that did that. I'm almost done. Last day. All right, if you're a rookie, we're going to have rookie orientation over here on course 2. You'll be on CV channel 1. You'll put your flashers on, and the rookie orientation guys will hook up with you and get you going on that. I encourage everyone to drive down the course that you're running. Just make sure you know where you're at and see how it is. Please do not stop on the course. It drops little salt turds on there, and it's a bump. So anyways, I want everybody to do that, and then once you've done your assessment, please do it quickly so we can get running. There's a lot of people in line. All right. Please do not leave your vehicle here. I think we situated it good so that the cars can get right up in line. Once we clear the course, we're going to start running quickly, so we're ready to go. Again, I really appreciate all the guys that helped me set this up. Victoria Martinez is going to sing the national anthem. Let's all join her. Victoria and her dad, Greg, been out here the whole time with me. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, so everybody, you can drive down the course now. Try and be quick, and so we can get back and go racing.
Okay, guys. So here's the deal. Let me put my headset on here real quick so I can talk to all you guys. It's going to be an interesting situation. So the trailer needs to be moved. Oh, hold on.
George Calloway on course 1, president of the Sidewinders.
Okay. So once again, guys, appreciate all you guys tuning in. This is live from Speed Week 2024. I am going to have to move the trailer, so I may have to cut the live stream off for about 10 minutes as we move the trailer, and we'll be back on. So it's 9:35 currently, local time, and we'll move the trailer. Hopefully the first car will run at approximately 10:30. So I'll have the live stream back up at about, let me rephrase it, I'll have this live stream back up in time for the first car. So about a 30-minute break so we can move the trailer. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's rather entertaining. We've upped our game this year, so hopefully we can show some of those awesome improvements. See you guys in about 30 minutes. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I think we're going to probably wait
All right, good morning, guys. Appreciate y'all hanging in there. It's been a rather entertaining start of Speed Week 2024 from my perspective. First car on the line is going to be a Higby car, I believe, 666. We're just waiting on computers to get set up. Chime in on the chat, guys. I can see you in chat, so be sure to chime up and say hello, ask any questions you want. Again, name is Tim Johnson. This is lsrlive.com. Appreciate all of you guys tuning in. And we have Mark Brazeau on the team now. You all remember Mark Brazeau from back in the day when he used to do all the DVDs and videotapes, and he's back to a healthy condition now to be able to help us out on the stream. Really, really privileged to have someone of his stature to have. It helps free up quite a bit of time. As you know, this live stream has been a really entertaining course over the last few years, and I say few, it's been, you know, quite a while, and you know, all sorts of fun technical difficulties, and all you guys have stuck in there and held out, and super appreciate it. I have a special treat for you. I can't show you just yet until I get it set up, but once I do, you'll be able to see it. First car, here we go. Jill is sending car number 666. That is an electric streamliner. Higby Honey, first car of 2024 heading down course. Oh yeah, baby. Gives me goosebumps. And Mark, of course, doing a great job on the camera. Thank you, sir, for that. My stress level just went down by about 5 until I get my special treat for you guys set up, which means I'll have to step away at some point to go and place such a special treat. All right, that was Higby Honey, car number 666, electric streamliner, heading down course. And I don't have my CB set up, so give me a minute.
Oh, really? Yeah.
307 point, I missed the last part, 307 miles an hour for Higby Honey. 307 miles per hour. Pretty good for an electric vehicle on course. All right, I'm going to let Mark do his thing. I'm going to mute myself. I got to grab my information sheets, and I'll be back in just a second.
Start line, copies clear. Stand by, next car, 31. Couldn't hear you at all.
All right, I believe the first fuel burning vehicle, petrol burning vehicle on course now, vehicle number 31. And we are live from course 1. This is the big course. If you're not familiar, this is the high-speed course, the longer of the two. We're running 2 courses here this weekend for this week for Bonneville Speed Week 2024. And oh yes, record 236. Great job, Ron, on that. 307. Yep, take it to impound, buddy. That is right for the Hoogerheide Honey crew. And waiting on speeds for vehicle 31. Didn't hear anything. Trying to get my CB up here real quick. Computer will come up next.
Don't follow that crooked line.
Going to use that bottle?
Me?
Okay, so you hand it to me.
I take the cap off and I hand it to one of the guys.
Well, Wayne said I could do that if you want.
Good. I'll hand it to you. on it. First, I'm going to give it a chip. And then I'll give it a bottle. Still working on it. Can't find nobody?
No. Bill Ladd said when you see it, if you see that truck move, call me.
Okay.
Go after it. Just a minute. Let me get this. Copy that. Got a big line here. Car 8150. Stand by 1 second.
Good morning to the Rick Casper team, crew. Appreciate the thumbs up, guys. 8150 through the traps at, I think I heard 241, if that was correct. Bear with me, guys. It's been a little bit of a shaky morning getting going, but going strong. Overcoming all the obstacles as we get through this.
We're live.
Are you alive and well? Look at all these people.
Live
here.
with Derek McLeish.
Oh no. Oh no. Got it.
All right, next up's going to be car number 711. This is a thumper, guys. This is always a special thing to be able to see, special vehicle, both the 711 and the 911. And chime in, guys. Let me know how the video quality is. I'm getting a couple of interesting error messages on this side, but nothing alarming that I can't overcome. So again, next up is going to be vehicle 711. That is Chet Thomas. And they are running a double A. And that is a blown gas modified roadster, 711. Mark doing a wonderful job on the camera work.
Back a couple steps.
711 comes to us from Grass Valley, California. Again, this is a double A blown gas modified roadster. That's a 604 cubic inch Ford he's got stuffed under the hood there. That is a nice big thumping Ford engine. So those of you who are Ford fans that want to hear heavy horsepower Fords, here you are. Check, check, 1, 2. We got Blaine Beth behind the controls on this run on 711. Away he goes, grabbing for gears, looking for speed. Looks like he was favoring the blue line. Heading down course. Sounding good. He just hit the one. .191 through the 3, and it looks like he turned out. All right, up on course now, bike number 1. That is a sidecar motorcycle. Derek Malish behind the controls on this run. That is a 50cc sidecar. Wow, really sounds like he's turning the RPM on that one.
live.
Oh, you're part of the live group.
Yeah, I've been out here since '89.
I was gonna say, you took off for a while, didn't you?
Yeah, I got hurt.
Oh, bummer.
Whoever does it right. Obviously, I don't do anything right, so. Well, the thing's there. You got it? Go ahead. We're good on that. Right.
All right, Jill, we're here live. I don't know if we got the audio hooked up, but you look good even if we can't hear you.
Oh, that's good.
How many entries we got and how are things looking for Speed Week?
About 300 entries, right about there, I think. Probably 225 last I heard, but I think we're going to hit about 300. And we're good. Right now, first vehicles off the line, both ran over 300.
Okay, and we got some fast cars. Why don't you highlight some of the fast cars?
Oh, I can't even go through them right now. We got a lot. We've got, I think, about 16 streamliners here that are all capable of going between 300 and 500. So all the names and some new ones popping in. So should be a really, really good event.
Alrighty, we'll let you get to work. Thanks for all your help here.
Thank you. Thank you, Mark.
the drones?
I don't know.
You know those are ours?
Yes,
They are?
they're green trucks. You know, I yelled at everybody really loud. Howard, did you copy our?
On course now, car number 75. That is Danny Thompson behind the controls on the Ferguson ride. Hunting for that hot rod trophy. That is a Don Ferguson Jr. ride, as a lot of you already know. And that is a C engine they're running this time around, fuel. On course now is car number 2571. Still having issues. Sorry guys, no speeds on the Ferguson car at the moment. They have a little computer issue down here on this end, so as soon as I get that dialed in, we'll have a better idea on the speeds. Day one, it's all right, we'll have it dialed in better as the day progresses. On course now, car number 75, Mariani Farms. And I got that number wrong.
Clutch out. That's exactly what I did.
You're live. Say hi.